What's going on, guys, girls? Rob here. We've got Mets at the Phillies. Game 81, Citizens Bank Park. Pitchers of the game, Aaron Nola, Zach Wheeler. Nola versus Wheeler, both of them now. But not in 2019, they weren't. Game 81. All right. Actual lineups. And we got Jeff McNeil leading off for the Mets. Here we go. If you're a Mets fan, you would love to see 5 ballpark, 12 wheelhouse. 5 or 12 is what you want. Here we go. 7 is tough. 90. 90 against the right-hander. Ground ball to second. Over to first. 1 away. Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso, 1 down. 7, tough. 69. 69. Yeah, that's a single. That's a single. Pete Alonso gets a single. And now we automatically have to jump over here and see what we got an arm of 3 with Knapp. Knapp is starting tonight. And their catcher, Ramos, has an arm of 5. So we're going to be running all the time on his ass. Let's see. Pete Alonso is an A base stealer. So 3A, he may be going here. 3A. Yeah, A3. 18 to 99, he will be going. So he's going to steal base here. Try to. 65, stole the base. Yep. Michael Conforto now. 1 down, man at second. 4, patient. 54 to walk. So how often does that happen? As soon as you open a base up, walk in. Real life, that happens a lot. Frazier, 1st and 2nd, 1 away. 5 is ballpark, 40. This is going to be a wheelhouse. 1 to 38 is going to be a 3-run shot. 38, 3-run shot. 3-0 Mets. And in fact, they lost this game 6-3. So they got their three runs early here. 3 RBI home run. Todd Frazier. And he's getting the job done for him. 3-0 early. Dominic Smith, here we go. 8 in play, 18. That's going to be a single. Wow. Aaron Nola having lots of problems here. He's an F runner. He will not run. Wilson Ramos. 9, tough, 55. Ground ball to third. Could be a double play. 7, 9. 5, yep. 5-4-3, double play. 5-4-3, double play, and that ends the inning. Half inning is done, but not before Todd Frazier does some damage. 3-run bomb, left center field. Half inning of play. Mets 3, Phillies coming to bat. What's up, Sean? Phillies getting whipped already. Scott Kingery. Oh, well, I'm glad that didn't count. Need 2 for a wheelhouse, 10 for a ballpark. So a 2 or a 10 if you're a Phillies fan. 3, tough. 68, struck him out. Scott Kingery strikes out to lead off the game. Whoops. Gene Segura. 1 down. That's an 8. Patient. 84. Ground ball to short. Over to first. 2 away. Bryce Harper. I may have to go throw the jersey on if I keep playing like crap. 7 in play. 74. Fly out center field. And they are playing like garbage right now. And then a play in the books. Mets 3. Phillies nothing. How was my day? I felt like crap all day. Darce felt like shit early this morning, and she's just not feeling the greatest now. I've just been stopped up. So I'm drinking me some strawberry lemonade, hoping that's going to help me out. Got me some medicines. How you doing? So I'm trying to hang in though. All right. Rosario, Ahmed Rosario, second inning. 6, tough, 80, too high, fly out center field. 1 down. Juan Lagares, 9, tough, 61, struck him out. Doing good. Hope you guys feel better. Thank you. Zach Wheeler, pitcher. 9 is tough, 48, struck him out. So that is all for the Mets. Nola, much better second inning. We went to the bottom of the second. Mets 3, Phillies nothing. Rhys Hoskins is up. 8. That's a patient. 85. That's going to be a single. That'll be a single for Rhys Hoskins. And a 5D. What's 5D? It's 27 to 99. He's running. 27 to 99. He's running. 85. He took his chances. He was running. Jay Bruce. Jay Bruce, man at second. Nobody out. 7 is in play. 53 is not, though, is it? No. Fly out to left. 1 away. Cesar Hernandez with 1 down. 6 is tough. 70. Ground ball to second, over to first, and that will advance a run to the third. But now it's 2 outs. Michael Franco, 2 down, man at third. 11, defense. Defense. Let's see. Error on the shortstop. Is there an error on the shortstop? Rosario. 3 is error. 1 to 60 will be an error. That's 12. Yep. That's going to be an E6 and 1 base. And what do you know? The Phillies get their first run. It's 3-1 now. Andrew Knapp is up. Man, what's up, Bobby Shelvis? What's up, man? Man, at first, let's see with Franco. What kind of runner is he? He's an F runner. He's going nowhere. So Knapp wants to get a hit. 9, tough, 12, struck him out. And that will end the inning. We're going to the top of the third. It is Mets 3, Phillies 1. Thinking about going to get to Jersey. I'm almost ready to put the Phillies jersey on. See if we can pull some magic. We're going to hold off. We'll hold off. All right, Jeff McNeil. 7 is tough. 85, too much. Ground ball to second, over to first. 1 away. Pete Alonso. 7, tough. 60. Struck him out. 2 away. Michael Conforto. 10, patient. 41, be a walk. That'll be a walk. B against a 3. B3. 27 to 99. Going to try to steal. 53, stolen base. Todd Frazier hit a home run last time. 2 outs, man at second. 7, tough, 66. That's going to be too high. Ground ball to second, over to first, ends the inning. We're going to the bottom of the third. Mets 3, Phillies 1. And the pitcher, Aaron Nola, has to hit now. 9 is tough. 42 is a strikeout. 1 away. Scott Kingery is up. 8 is Patient. 58. That should be a single for Kingery. He's a B runner against 5. He's going to steal. We're going to try to. 18 to 99. 75, stolen base. A lot of running going on in this game. Gene Segura now, man at second, 1 away. 9 is Tough, 96. That's fly out to left. 2 away. Bryce Harper's up. 5 in play, 83. That's not getting the job done. Ground ball to second, over to first. And that will do it. Phillies scored nothing. We're through 3. Mets 3. Phillies 1. Dominic Smith is up now. 6 is Tough, 89. Ground ball to second, over to first. First out. Ramos, Wilson Ramos, 1 down. 3 is Tough, 68. Ground ball to second, over to first, 2 outs. Ahmed Rosario. 6, Tough, 0-5. Struck him out, and that will do it for the Mets. And Aaron Nola's starting to tighten up, but now can the Phillies get their bats going? Yeah. I'm reprieving from going to get the uniform. If I have to go get the jersey, I will do it. Reese Hoskins. 6, Tough, 83. That's going to be too high. Ground ball to short, over to first, 1 away. Jay Bruce is up. 8, Patient, 95. That's way too high. Fly out to right. He put a boom into it, but not that much. Cesar Hernandez is up now with 2 down. 7's in play, 93. No, it's not. Fly out to left, and that's the end of the inning. We got 4 in the books. Mets still up 3-1 over the Phillies. Juan Lagares here in the 5th. 8 in play, 0-2. It's a double. That's a double for Lagares. And now Zach Wheeler will hit. Zach Wheeler will hit. 3 is Tough. 53 struck him out. Jeff McNeil is up. 6, Tough. 13 struck him out. 2 down. Pete Alonso. 9, Tough. 38 struck him out. So the Phillies giving Mets goose eggs, but they got some catching up to do. Got some splaining to do. Mets 3, Phillies 1, going to the bottom of the 5th. We're halfway home. Michael Franco's up. 11 is defense. Defense. Second defense call against them. Range of the center fielder. Their center fielder is Lagares. What's his range? It's a C. That range of C. 1 to 47 is a hit. 28. That'll be a hit. So Franco gets a hit. F base stealer. He will not run. Andrew Knapp will bat again. 8. Patient. 76. He hit him. Hit him with the ball. Hit by pitch. How much farther can Nola go? He'll probably get struck out, so we'll give him his chance. We hope he can do it. 10. Oh, it's a ballpark. 71. That's going to be an in-play result. Oh, my gosh. Had we pinch hit, right? 1 to 15 by a hit. 23. Pop up to the third baseman. Infield fly rule. All right. Scott Kingery is up. 1 away, minute first and second. 6. Tough. 49. Struck him out. And Gene Segura's up now. He needs a hit. What's up, Ken? 4 is in play. 69. And that's going to be way too high. Ground ball to second, over to first. And I'm almost like Superman. I'm almost ready to put the uniform on, put the jersey on. But we're gonna withhold it. If we have a second game, I may do it. We're going to the top of the 6th. Mets 3, Phillies 1. Nola now against Conforto. 2 is defense. Defense. Range of the right fielder. Range of the right fielder. And that is Harper. His range is a B. 1 to 37 to be a hit. That's a 39. So no, nice play, Bryce Harper. And Frazier's up. 5. It's ballpark. That's a 10. This is a wheelhouse. 1 to 38. Frazier gets the hit. Will hit his second home run. And oh, it's a leaner. That's the only good thing about that one. It's a leaner. And now it's a 69. And you know, it's not a hit. Nope. Play that way with both teams. Dom Smith, Ken Castro, Michelle with Sean, Keith White. Welcome. 2 outs, top of the 6th. 3-1 Mets. Dom Smith. 10's patient. 12. It's a walk. And Darla says hi to Sean. She doesn't say hi to the rest of you guys. She said the rest of y'all are jabronis, but she didn't say that. She didn't say. It's getting cold here too. Oh yeah, it's chilling off. Wilson Ramos, 2 outs, man at first. 6 is tough. 66. And it's a ground ball to second, over to first. They'll go the short way. Go get them out. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. It's still 3-1 Mets. Bryce Harper now against Wheeler. Can Bryce do anything? Let's see if he can. 11. Defense. Defense. Is there error on the center fielder? Only if he sucks at center field. Lagares. A 2. Oh, let's see. Error. Oh, I'm sorry. Error 2. 1 to 68 will be an error. Yeah, it will be. That's an E. That is an E8. And Harper now is ready to run. Nasty wind and rain. Now, we had that earlier. We had, well, if you saw my broadcast earlier, we had the pool of water out there. What was he? He's a B runner, B against a 5, 18 to 99. 66. That'll be a stolen base for Bryce. Reese Hoskins. Yes, Mets got a 3-run homer in the first inning. Alonso, Conforto, Todd Frazier hit the home run. He had a chance to hit another one just now. And then Reese Hoskins scored on the error by the shortstop. Yep. Okay, let's see what happens here. Hoskins is up, man at second. Nobody out. 6 is tough. 83. Oh, it's too high. Ground ball is short over the first. No advancement. 1 away. Jay Bruce is up. 5. In play. No, 91 is not there. Fly out to right. 2 away. Wheeler's wearing us out. We've only had one ballpark, and that was the pitcher who got it. Cesar Hernandez. 5. In play. 94. Fly out to left, and that will do it. We're going to the top of the 7th. It is 3-1 Mets. Both pitchers are pitching fine since then. So Zach Wheeler now. I'm sorry, Nola against Rosario. Wheeler is done for the night. He pitched 6 innings. 6, tough. 24, struck him out. Yeah. The only time they don't is if you got a if it's a tough and you got a pretty good hitter or patient. A lot of times you can get by with it. But in play, it sucks. Lagares, Juan Lagares. 10, patient. 0-4, it's a walk. That's a walk. He's a B runner, thinking about running, but right now the Phillies just before that are going to bring in Real Muto. So Real Muto is brought in the top of the 7th. And we're gonna set Knapp to the side. Real Muto for his defensive prowess will come in and play now. And their catcher's arms are 1. I don't think they'll be running now. Trying to put the Will Fuller suspended 6 games. Ken Castro said, I'm going to go take a nap. I got you. Okay, we got to find out who's going to be the pinch hitter for the Mets. Robinson Cano. Cano will hit here in the 7th. 3-1 to score. Man at first, 1 away. Eight in play, 53 too high. Fly out to left. 2 away. McNeil is up. Jeff McNeil. 7, tough. 32, struck him out. So, Nola pitches 7 innings, where Wheeler only went 6. So he only went 6 and gave up 1. Nola went 7 and gave up 3. So neither one pitched bad. But now Nola comes out of the game, and they've got to get a relief pitcher. They're going to bring in a relief pitcher. Drew Gagnon. All right, he's coming in the 7th. Michael Franco is up now. 5 is tough. 45. He's right hand. That's a single. Wow. That is a single for Franco. F runner, so he will not steal. He's been on base 3 times. Real Muto's up. 6 is wheelhouse. 16, home run, JT Real Muto. 3-3 Phillies and Mets. 3-3. And that great performance by Wheeler is out the window. No contest or no decision for him tonight. Brad Miller now will come up. Brad Miller will step up here in the 7th and try to get the Phillies a lead. Nobody out against Drew Gagnon now. 8, tough, 30, struck him out. Scott Kingery. Maybe I didn't need the jersey, right? Let's hope not. Kingery, 5, tough, 22, struck him out. Gene Segura is up with 2 down. 11 in play, 90. Ground ball to short. Over to first, and that will do it, but not before the Phillies put 2 spot on the board. We're going to the top of the 8th. It is tied at 3. Pat Neshek is in. Pat Neshek. Nola the Neshek in 8th. Pete Alonso's up. 7 in play, 65. That's too high. Ground ball to second. Over to first. Michael Conforto, 1 down. 7 in play, 80. Too high. Ground ball to second. Over to first. 2 away. Todd Frazier. 11. Defense. Defense. Is there an error on the third baseman? Third baseman's Michael Franco. Is in the error on him. 3. 1 to 60 will be an error. That's a 63. 5-3 put out. And that will do it for the Mets. Phillies starting to get a little stride going now. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. Gagnon. He pitched that 1 inning, but gave up too much. So they will try somebody else's inning. Robert Gazelman. Robert Gazelman. Gazelman is in here in the 8th. Bryce Harper's up. I really should have the jersey on. I should be wearing the jersey, you know. Bottom of the 8th, tied at 3. 7 in play, 24. Is a right-hander? Nope, did not work. Popped up to the shortstop. Oh, my goodness. Reese Hoskins is up. Reese Hoskins is up. 7 in play, 87. Way too high. Ground ball is short, over to first. 2 down. Jay Bruce is up. 6, tough, 93. Fly out to right. And we are going to the 9th, folks. And we are tied 3-3 Mets and Phillies. Pat Neshek stays in against Dom Smith. 11. Defense. Defense. Range in the shortstop does not matter. 1 to 26 is automatic hit. That's 0-3. That's going to be a hit. F base runner, he is not going anywhere. Wilson Ramos. Neshek now. What will he do? 7 in play, 33. Pop up to the first baseman. How about that? 1 away. Ahmed Rosario. 4 is tough. 47. 1 to 47 is a strikeout. 48 would have been a hit. 47 is a strikeout, though. And now Juan Lagares. Juan Lagares. 6. Wheelhouse. 43 is going to be a single. Wow, just got lucky there. Boy, now will it be first and third? Only 1 base, so it will be first and third. And now who will they bring in to hit? J.D. Davis. J.D. Davis. Here in the 9th. Pinch hitting. See what happens. 8 in play. 0-1's a double. 0-1's a double, and that will be at least 1 run. Oh my gosh. We'll put RBI up there. Let's see if it's going to be 2. Runner on second. Let's see. Runner advances 2 bases. That's it. Second and third. And now Jeff McNeil with him second and third. And we're going to get a lefty. We're going to get a lefty on the mound right now. We got to do something. So Neshek pitched 1 2/3. We got to go get a lefty now. Adam Morgan, Captain Morgan, will come in. He is a lefty in the 9th. This is a big at bat right here from McNeil. 5, patient, 33. It's a double. Oh my gosh. That's going to knock both of them in. Oh my word. No way. Oh me. 2 RBIs, and now they're up 6-3. Pete Alonso's up. 7's tough, 88. And that'll do it. Shortstop to first. But boy, oh boy. The Phillies are going to need some help here. Gazelman will try to finish them off. Oh, no, he will not. He is not going to pitch the 9th. He pitched the 8th. So 0.1 there. And he actually gave up nothing. He gave up all 3 of them. Neshek did. Jeez. So let's see what they're going to do as far as trying to close this out. Tyler Bachelor. Tyler Bachelor. Yep. He's coming in the 9th. It is 6-3. Cesar Hernandez leads it off. 9, tough. 0-3 struck him out. Michael Franco now is up. 1 down. 10, tough. 38 against the righty. 1-38, strike out. Boy, oh boy, they're down to the last out now. Real Muto has to get a hit. 5, tough. 56. That's a single. That is a single for Real Muto. Well, you know. And now they really don't have to avoid a double play, so they're not going to worry about that. They got to bring in a pinch hitter, though, here in the 9th. They need somebody who can get on base. Sean Rodriguez. Sean Rodriguez will try it against Tyler Bachelor. 2 away, man at first. 5, tough. 73. That's a single. That is a single. Oh, my gosh. Boy, oh, boy. Runner on first advances 2 bases will be first and third. For Scott Kingery. Scott Kingery now. Let's see. And oh, boy. We're going to just let him hit. We're going to let him hit. 4, patient. 27, be a walk. And it'll be a walk. And look who's coming to bat. No, no, Segura's turn, and then it'll be Harper. That's right, Segura's chance. Gene Segura, bases are juiced, 6-3. Segura can finish it off right here. 8, Wheelhouse, 62 against a righty. Fly up to right. Oh my goodness! Had that been Harper, that would have been a singles all, but it would have could possibly been a couple of runs. But Phillies do not. They can run out of gas here in this run. In this one, they lose it 6-3 instead of win it 6-3. How about that? They blow it. And Neshek is the hard luck loser here. The winner of the game is definitely Wheeler. And the Mets have just eat us up the last few games. And it's not good. Keith, how was your lasagna? Now, did you make it or was that frozen? Looked like a frozen one, dude. Around the edge of the package. I'm going to see if I can find it again. Where's Keith at? No, that is in a glass baking dish. Oh, my, okay. I got you. I made it. All right. Hell yeah. How well did it fly? How well did it go? How much is left? You got a dish in the refrigerator. Show it to us. Show us how much got tore into. They may have to hold up a service tomorrow. I have made butter. He said, oh, damn. What would you give it? What would you give it? What do you rate that food? It is gone. I took half to the neighbors that I spent Thanksgiving with. Oh, I got you. Yeah, it's out of here. I'd say a 70. Ooh, really? That you don't give it a better grade than that. I was gonna say it looked like a 90. Yeah, it's a glass dish. I can tell it is now. That looked good, man. To me, it looked good. Yeah. Looked all right. So congrats on you and your neighbors having your lasagna feast. Check tomorrow's forecast. I don't need to. We already know it's going to be cold as piss. Cold as piss. Which ain't cool. Well, because the store didn't have the sausage I wanted, I used lean ground beef. It was kind of bland. Yeah. I put a little sausage and ground beef in it when I do it. Sometimes. Yeah. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Throw a little bit of both of them in there. Pitch a little bit and run some more. Yeah, ain't hurting a thing. Yeah, we saw the parents this evening. They seem to be doing pretty good. They getting over their trip. Mom pretty much has admitted this is their last big long trip. They just don't think they can take it no more. So that is it for long trips for my parents. It looks like. We got a lot of rain over the last from about 9 o'clock this morning, about 12 hours. From a little after 9 last night it started. It ended here about 9 this morning, a little bit after 9. So I enjoyed it, but not nearly as much as I do when it has sausage in it. So I can't give it a real high score. Okay, hey, ain't nothing wrong with being truthful. I've been eating Wild Mike's today. And I've been just eating on that. So, but I've just felt like shit. I just really have. Found some old tickets. Found some old tickets I had. So think about it. Some people love buying those damn things. I don't know why. Some people like, it's tickets we've had to different things. Last ever hockey game at the where does it show it? Oh yeah, Wachovia Spectrum. You can see it right there. It says Wachovia Spectrum. Last hockey game there. How about that? The last event ever there was a concert just a few weeks before they tore it down. The old Spectrum. Pearl Jam. And what year was that? 2009, wasn't it? Yeah, 2009, just before they tore it down. So then Spectrum, Wachovia Spectrum, they've called it different things. It's went down. What's up, Huss? I used the Newman's Own sauce to make it easy, and that wasn't as good. Oh, really? It's a little sweet. Yeah. Newman's Own was a little sweet. It had too much tang to it. What are you up to, Huss? Thinking of buying a 3D printer for $300. Yeah, I heard you say it the other day. Boy, oh boy. I'm sleepy as hell. I don't know why. Last few days, I just don't sleep great. I get up, watch TV a while, do different things. I just can't get into tonight's gonna be cold enough to sleep though. Take naps in the day, says Huss. No, it does me bad. If I take a nap in the day, then at nighttime I'll stay up all damn night. No, I can't do that. My dad can do it. Man, my dad's probably in bed now. I'll bet he's in bed. 7:37. I'll bet he's in bed. Really, I should have had more sauce. I used 2 jars and it seems kind of light. I love a saucy one myself. I'm not a big cheesy person. Anytime I'm having like lasagna, pizza even, I like extra sauce on mine. More people I know like more cheese on it. Darla doesn't bitch about it when we do order extra sauce. She's a trooper and eats it. Well, she might be under her breath being like an asshole, but she doesn't say anything anyway. I hate it when it's hot inside. I can never. Hot. Yeah, never sleep when it's hot. Yeah, we turn our heat off on us. This time of year is the best for good sleeping. Nobody's time. Yep. Extra sauce always ends up on my shirt, says Keith. That's why you wear an old shirt. That's why you wear this. I actually wore my jersey down there today. My mom said, yeah, nice jersey. And I took it and turned it around and she saw what was on the back. She never has liked him, so it was funny. Winds are picking up. Yeah. I saw Steve Martin and the Steep Canyon Rangers. That's been 7 years ago. And then Philadelphia Phantoms, Philly Phantoms against the Hershey Bears playoff game. Yeah. No, you didn't ask me about the wind. You didn't ask me about my foot either. But it fits in a lot of places. Oh, speaking of foot, did y'all hear about this bullshit? And it's total bullshit in Vanderbilt. All right? Vanderbilt let this young lady kick. Yeah, it does snow in Southern Virginia. Not a lot most time. We didn't get like an inch last year, but we have been known to get a couple feet of snow in a season. Parents are home. Yep. Have you ever dropped a hot meatball in your lap? That is awful when you have shorts. Oh, hell yeah. You just don't wear shorts to the table. Yeah. Yeah, they let this girl, it was this girl cooker, Sarah Fuller. Sarah Fuller. All right, let me run it back a little bit. Vanderbilt sucks, right? Vanderbilt sucks ass. They're like 0-6. At the beginning of the game, they were going to let this girl kick the ball off. All right. They lose the toss. The other team decides we're going to kick off. All right. So that's fine. Once they say they're going to kick off, second half, she comes out there. They saying this is going to be history. First ever young lady to ever be in a Division I football game. So, yeah, the coach got fired. He loses the game on Saturday. Got fired yesterday. Correct. She's a soccer goalie. Yes. All right. I got 3 problems with it. Would you guys like to see it? Yeah, they got stomped. Would you guys actually like to see it? And I will actually tell you where I have the problems with it. You want to watch it? You're about to be anti-woman, Rob. I ain't being anti-Rob. Rob ain't being anti-woman at all. I don't have no problem with her getting on the damn field. But if you see the antics that happens, you know it's bullshit. You know it's total bullshit. It's planned. Not by one team, but by both teams. Let me show you the crap. It's planned. I'll bet money on it. Anybody that wants to bet money, Rob ain't being anti-Rob. That's right. Rob is being straight to hell up. I ain't being woke. All right. Let's show you guys Sarah Fuller. All right. Number one, she didn't even try out for the team early in the year. Number two, the official kicker for the team did not get to play at all. So if you have to play at least one play in the game in order to get your letter for that year, he will not get a letter because he did not get on the field. Okay? Which is bullshit because he ended up getting a scholarship. All right.
This is Nest Audio for Google. Enthusiastic shower singer.
Hey Google, turn up the music.
It's the Google Duet Maker. Introducing Nest Audio from Google.
That's what I want.
We are about to witness history in college football. The very first woman to compete in the Southeastern Conference in a football game and a Power 5 football game. And there she is, wearing number 32. Her soccer jersey is winning an SEC soccer tournament championship in Orange Beach, Alabama. And wouldn't you know it?
All right. First off, let me show you something, guys. No T. No T at all. Don't tell me for a second you couldn't put a T on that new bottle. Number two, no wind, and you use one of your players right there to have to hold the ball. Okay? So that's two things. Okay? All right. Now, one little small thing I want to ask everybody in the community. All right? One thing. How mad did I get? I'm just getting pissed to watch it. So, number one, they got a holder. And number two, they're not using a T. Now, you guys tell me, after the kicker kicks the ball, what's the kicker's job to do? Tell me. You kick the ball down the field, and then what are you supposed to do? You tell me. What is a kicker's job after they kick the ball? You know, when the ball is in the air and going down the field, what are they supposed to do? Damn on them haters. You guys are football guys. You can tell me exactly what the hell. Try to make sure nobody with the ball gets past you. Exactly, Keith. All right. Okay. We're gonna show you the entire thing now. Okay. Now we won't make no judgments until we see everything that goes down. Okay. So here we go.
And wouldn't you know it? History is on the field in Columbia, Missouri.
So she's kicking off from at 35. Okay, kicking off from at 35. Here we go.
Fuller is about to put her right foot into a football, speaking volumes to women around the world. Awesome. Well, you can hear the crowd. Everybody understands what's happening right now. This is pretty cool moment.
All right, you heard the moan and groan, all right? All right, you heard the moan and the groan, right? Let me help you out here for a second. All right. That's as high as that ball went. This is football players. Probably no taller than 6 feet tall. So that ball went no more than 7.5 feet in the air. All right. There's a 50. All right, let's see how far it flies. All right, so it flew to the 38. It flew a whole grand total of 27 yards. 27 yards. It flew in the air, and he lays on the ball at the 30. Okay? 35, rather. 35. Okay? So, we go back here. She's squib kicking it, exactly. But there's a reason behind this squib kick. I'm going to tell you why. The coach on the other team knew it. And they arranged it. Yeah, everyone in the fans, everybody was clapping. But let me also tell you, this was set up. I'll prove it to you that this was a set up situation. All right? So, let's go back to the
down at the 35-yard line, and Sarah Fuller. Happy Thanksgiving. What a day. What a day in college football.
All right, I'm going to prove to you that it was set up.
Her boyfriend, her best friend. I don't know what's her name, but I got chills, man. That was pretty cool. That was pretty awesome to see.
Now, this is a 35 right here, boys and girls. This is a 35. She's standing on the friggin' 36, 1 yard down the field. She's watching the ball go down the field and has no intention of making a tackle. And watch. She's running off the field. Now, in fairness, O'Brien said Apple O'Brien said that she was kicking them further down the field before the game or before the half. They didn't try to return it. They didn't try to return the ball. I hadn't given you the joke part of the situation on it. She's on the other end of the field. She kicks the ball at the 36. She ain't thinking about walking even to the 40. As soon as she kicks the ball, you don't see her take one step down the field. She's going toward the sideline. First, number two, when the guy got the ball, he didn't even think about running. He laid down on the ball. They knew what was coming. Number three, all right? Guess who was Special Team Player of the Week in the SEC? Now, yes, Sarah Fuller, SEC Player of the Week, Special Teams. That is no lie. Can you imagine that shit? All right? Picture this. Let me tell you, if you really want to get your blood boiling, let me ask you this one. Keith, imagine it being your son. I think your head would drop if Megan Rapinoe ever become an NFL player. The fact is, it would be totally different if she had went out there and kicked 45-yard through the. Female soldiers can't get away with that, right? Well, let me ask you one thing now. There are some colleges you must play at least one play per game, or you don't get the college letter for that season. Which means when you graduate, you are a 3-time letterman instead of a 4-year letterman. All right. They didn't score. The regular kicker who has a scholarship, a full scholarship to that school, never got on that field one time because they never scored. How would you feel if that was your son or brother that goes to Vanderbilt, sees this girl go out there, which I don't have a problem with her going out there, other than the kid that is the regular kicker could forfeit a letter from Vanderbilt for the season because he didn't play at least one play in game number 9 of the season. He wasn't there that day, was he? He was outside. Their regular kicker was on. They had a regular kicker ready. Yes, they had a kicker dressed. I don't know if it was a regular kicker or not, but they had a kicker dressed. She was not going to kick field goals that day. She was brought there for that. So I don't know. Maybe their regular kicker was out with an injury. I don't know about that. But they did have a kicker that could kick the ball. Number one, my problem is this. If she's good enough to get out there on the field and play, and she's a soccer player, couldn't she maybe kick it down to at least to the 5 or the 10-yard line? All right. The reason they didn't do that shit was because they were scared they were going to rail her ass. They were going to run back through the whole pack, and she was the only one left. And what do you want to bet? That guy running the football is going to find her and going to run right over her ass. Maybe they had a thumb more. That was the holder could kick field goals. Oh, okay, but the regular kicker wasn't there. Okay. Yeah. Then they fired the coach the next damn day. I would love to find out whose idea that was for her to play, whether it was the coach or whether it was the athletic director. I would love to hear it because I guarantee you she won't be back on the field this year. I'll bet money on that shit. You won't see her back out there. And I think she would have had a chance to kick an extra point. Maybe. But I'm not sure she could have. That kick, man, was God awful. It flew 27 yards in the air. I'm 54 years old. I know damn well I could kick one, especially with a tee. Oh, hell yeah. I could kick one more than 30 yards in the air. I know I could. Hell yeah. I was expecting her to boom the ball. I was like, shit, she's a goalie. She can kick, soccer ball 50 yards. Kick that damn thing. Get it in the air. But this was pre-planned. You could tell it was. She wasn't even butter pecan. It was an outrage. Oh my God. But they said she was hitting them from 35 to 40 yards during practice. I love seeing it. I love to see it. But that made it a sham right there. Number one, kicking the ball down there to the 35. I mean, and like I say, she didn't even kick a damn thing. And she kicked it 15 more yards down the field, let it bounce a little bit. I wouldn't have had a problem with it. But she kicks the ball, goes 1 yard down, and she's at the 36, and she turns and goes toward the sideline. What a joke. What a damn joke. It is terrible. And that's a job people want, man. That is a job that somebody, I don't know who's going to get it. It's the SEC, but there must be nerves as hell as well. Maybe, man, but come on. You got to kick something better. Number one, I don't know why they didn't have a tee. Yeah, why wouldn't you hit a tee for? Why wouldn't you have had a tee out there? Nobody. Look, number one, you wouldn't go kick a guy's finger and none of that shit. Then, yeah, it's too much of a damn publicity stunt for me. But I'm hoping somebody comes out this week and says, okay, it was this person's idea. But they already knew they were going to fire the coach. You can tell me what you want to. They already knew they were going to fire him. 7 years, and he won 10 games in 7 years. But it's kind of weird that they would fire him after they did that. It was like, okay, you just, you put them on the map this week, if you want to call it that. But maybe they wanted the attention and be like, who wants this job now? That kind of situation. There's a lot of rumors going around as to who wants a job. Will Muschamp, I can't imagine him getting it. Will Muschamp. Stoops' brother, what's his name? Mike Stoops. He may get it. It wouldn't surprise me. I think because she had only been practicing the field goals, not kickoffs. The only reason she kicked off was because the offense sucks. They weren't going to score. She'd been kicking with them. She kicked with them for the week or however many days they practiced. Then, how about this one, though? How about this shit? The Commodorette. This is true, and I found out this 15 minutes ago. She went in there and lit on the players' asses at halftime about their efforts. Can you imagine that shit? She grilled them. She gave them they said it was pretty much just an outlash. Y'all look like shit. You're playing like crap and all that. A tongue lashing at halftime before going out there kicking that ball. Yep. She actually went in there. Yeah, why not let her play quarterback? Yeah, at least for a couple of plays. That's right. But she did. She went in there and lashed on them. And they said she didn't let up. Like, half-ass efforts and stuff like that. And the coach got her to do that. But she lit into the players at halftime. And you can see when she's walking off the field, it ain't a bunch of guys meeting her and being like, oh, yeah, great job and all this. She's tapping a couple of hands at who happened to be there, but nobody's looking for her. But I had no idea she went in there and ripped on them at halftime, but she did it. She did just win the SEC championship in soccer last week. Yeah, but I mean, I'm sorry. I'm totally against this one. This is one I think it's a sham. It's a scam. You can support a girl playing in a football game. I don't have a problem with that. But the situation we just saw, I think it's bullshit. And then on top of that, SEC Special Teams Player of the Week. Come on. Come on. Like somebody said in here a little while ago, she got the participation trophy, which is bullshit too. A participation trophy is a shit trophy. And it should not exist. If come on. I hate that. Just because for you playing third base, yeah, you made 9 errors, but here's a participation trophy. Hell no. It lets every kid go out there thinking, well, all I got to do is show the hell up. I'm getting my trophy. Got to put some effort into it. Now, I don't know. I do agree with you on the co-play of the week, but I wish she had the chance at a field goal. See, my problem is this. You can tell it's staged as soon as she kicks the damn ball. You look at every one of the return guys. They don't even move. They don't even move. I realize they didn't have but like 2 seconds to move, but they didn't move one bit, and the guy laid on the football. He didn't try to pick it up and go 5 yards and walk out of bounds. He laid on the football at the 35. I'm sorry. If it had been at the 50, I can understand. If you're going to try an onside kick and understand, they're right there on top of you. But 30 yards down the field, he probably could have picked the ball up and at least went somewhere. He just lays on it. And then you see players coming about to 45, 50, 45, just getting there. Yeah, he could have got some yardage. It was set up. And we'll hear about it, I guarantee you, before the year's out, that both coaches had let each other know, we're going to let her do this. Okay, no problem. Because if she was doing so great, but and I'd heard on Friday that this could happen. And I'd heard that she was kicking long distance, like kicking them to the corner of the end zone, where if they played it, they were either going to have to, it almost could go out of bounds, which is excellent if you can do that. But come on. When you get them out there doing that little half-ass stuff, come on. I have a problem with it. You got to do something about that. And like Keith said, yeah, why not put it at quarterback too? Yeah. They were going and the reason they set that deal up, if you were a Vanderbilt player, would you have said anything? If I were a captain, I think I probably would have. I think I would have. I think I'd have had to. Well, there were Vanderbilt players within 5 yards of the ball when he laid on it. Okay, were they? Let's see. Yeah, you're right.
Down at the 35.
Yeah, you're right. It was somebody there to 40. He wouldn't have went far if he would have run. You're right. Yep. I digress on that one. But it was like, no harm or no foul or whatever. If I was a captain, I would have had to say something, but like, look, coach, if she's going to play, make it the last game of the year, make her have to come out and practice with us every day. There's no way she should just be able to walk out on the damn field and do this. She should have to show up for practice, spend some time with the team. That's my opinion. I don't think she should have just been allowed to do this shit. Just pull off a Rob's just jealous of Sarah. No, not at all. But look at the time the other kids put in practice and all that. She should at least have to sit in there a week or two with practice. do everything the other kickers have to do everything. And then find the right time to do it. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it at all. Find the right time for it to happen. I think they have a transgender punter playing next. Caitlin Jenner. Oh my God. I don't know, man. Some of the shit that's happening is crazy stuff. Then how you like Mr. Roger Goodell? How you like Roger Goodell and the Denver Broncos? Denver calls him up Saturday. I want a decathlon in short shorts. They call up the commissioner on Saturday. We're down to our fifth, not to change the subject, but why was Denver for exactly? They called up the commissioner on Saturday. We're down to our fifth quarterback. There is no word as to what was said in that conversation. Vic Fangio has pissed off the commissioner. The Ravens, they play tomorrow, right? Tuesday? They play on Tuesday. And they just get more and more in every day. The Broncos down to three. They had three quarterbacks out, and then their practice squad quarterback out. They went out here and had to go to practice squad number 2. And I think they said 4 players on the team knew the guy. Is it Wednesday? Oh, my God. And then the Cowboys, they got to play Cowboys now Monday night next week. That'll get pushed back. This is becoming a farce, this deal with the damn NFL Week 12 schedule.
Today, the Seahawks will play the Eagles at 8:15 p.m.
Yeah. 3:40 on Wednesday. 3:40 on Wednesday. They were scheduled to play last Thursday. 6 days later, they're playing. And then now the Steelers have to play Sunday. Steelers are going to have to play Sunday. Now let's see if they push him back to Monday. Monday, 5 o'clock. Washington going to the Steelers. And Tuesday now for the Cowboys and Ravens. Last count, the Ravens missing 13? I think 13 players. But now they're missing their quarterback. Their quarterback's not playing now. How many Ravens players are out this week? Calais Campbell, Jimmy Smith, Mark Andrews, Matthew Judon, Tyre Phillips, Patrick McCarry, Derek Wolfe, Jihad Ward, Luke Wilson. But I don't know how many of them are out. So now I guess their quarterback's back. Exactly. Washington played Thanksgiving Day. And they're now not going to play none this week until Tuesday. I don't know. Is it Monday? Monday, I think. Did I say Monday or Tuesday? But Baltimore gets an extra day with Dallas to Tuesday. Whose asses are they kissing? I'm serious. 3:40. 3:40 on Wednesday. Dang it. And the Thursday night game, if they were playing the Thursday night game, this week's pushed back. Bye. Well, that's right. That was supposed to be Dallas and the Ravens this week. That's crazy shit, man. Steelers, it's like Steelers, you're not going to go undefeated. We're not going to allow that shit. Now you might beat Baltimore, but after Washington, then they got to travel to Buffalo on a short week again. 2 short weeks in a row for Pittsburgh. If they go 16-0, all I say is this: I hope they beat everybody. I hope they beat everybody in the playoffs. I hope they run through it. Yeah. How do you justify it? How do you justify it? Yeah, the guy was MVP last year, but shit, if he's got corona, you can't sit there and wait 3 weeks for him. Clemson didn't wait. They lost Lawrence for 2 weeks, Well, the NBA and NHL just need to look at this crap and do the opposite. Exactly. Well, hell, the NHL last year, how many games they played? In the bubble, they played like 12 more. Or they've just played a few more. Then they played the playoffs. In Edmonton, Alberta, in the middle of nowhere, in Toronto, Ontario, which is a thickly, heavily populated area. And during the whole playoffs, they didn't have not one COVID incident. They kept them in hotels. When it was time to go out, they brought them out the back of a hotel, right into buses, cars, trucks, whatever it was, and took them straight to the stadium to go play. Each team had one whole floor of a hotel. You want food? They even let them have alcohol. If you want alcohol, we'll bring it up to your rooms. They were fine with that shit. NHL played that way. The NFL has a bunch of damn thugs that can't stay out at their house. Assholes have a house worth $1 million or $2 million. They can't stay there. They got to be out doing stuff all the time. If you're going to be out doing something, grab a damn set of golf clubs, go out on a golf course and be away from everybody. Nope, can't do that shit. Steelers should be allowed to declare a win by forfeit of their opponent. We create an asterisk for their record, and they are undefeated. But the Ravens can't compete with half a Yeah. But look, if money is no object, which a lot of these players, money is no object, why wouldn't you just say, guess what, coach? We're off today. I'm going to go play golf. That's cool. Very cool. When you go to the golf course, just make sure you stay away from everybody. Wipe down the handles of the golf cart. Have fun. Nope, they can't do shit like that. They're in the city, and they got to find the one place that's got 100 people at, and they're going to play around and do all this kind of shit, club or whatever that's not supposed to even be open. And they're going to do some clubbing, even if it's a private party, which is still against the law in Baltimore. And then the next thing you know, 8 Ravens players along with 2 assistant coaches have COVID. All hell breaks loose then. They can't do their job in a season and wait until the season's over with to get into trouble. They can't do it. It's just too many trash dumps plays in the NFL. It's just too many of them. It's not a difficult thing, folks. If you've got money, you can have somebody bring food to you. You can have somebody bring alcohol to you. I mean, there's so much. I mean, good Lord. And you should be concentrating on playing that week anyway. But hell, you can sit back and watch reruns or whatever the hell you want to on TV if you're sitting in a hotel room. Or, like I say, go play golf. No, can't do that shit. I ain't around somebody. I can't show off. Maybe they should have made the rule at the start of the season. You forfeit that week. Yeah, fill the roster with practice team. Exactly. Let the Ravens play the Broncos and the Steelers and then play what? Yeah. Make them play them all in 10 days' time. Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday. Yeah. I would teach them a lesson. Sunday, Thursday, and Sunday, whatever. Yeah, it makes no. That's when you lose trust with the league. The league wants money. Yeah, and they're doing fine. And that's a league that's going to be making money whether they have fans or not. Some of the stadiums are not liking it, and I'm sure they're not, because they're losing millions but not billions from not having fans there. But the TV contract more than makes up for it. If they never had another fan go to their game, they could make it. Baseball, not so much. That's why baseball, you can get tickets ranging from $5 to $5,000, just depending on where you're sitting and what stadium it is. And if the player doesn't play, he doesn't get paid. That might keep him from going out. Exactly. If you're on the COVID list, that week, you don't get paid. Number one, if you know friends that have COVID, you stay the hell away from them. And the Chiefs can go play the Cowboys. Yeah. If you look, it's not hard. It's not rocket science, people. And today was it United Airlines got 40 million vials of the shot that they're taking to Washington to see if the FDA passes it. Okay? The FDA has already trialed it. I know a little bit about medications. Generally, it takes them anywhere to 5 to 7 days to okay it. After this is talking about being after it's passed, going through the doctors and then going through the medical man from the U.S. or whatever he is. They're saying it could be 3 weeks. Some shade there somewhere. What the hell's up with that? 40 million doses ready that has been tested. And all they're doing is waiting on the FDA. Surgeon General's good with it. He signed it off. The FDA has still got to do whatever the hell they got to do. And the way I understand it, I was actually watching a little news today. I was at my mom and dad's, and the guy on there that from Harvard or Yale was a doctor. He said if it's been written, signed off by the Surgeon General, that these vials should be in doctors' offices or wherever at in the United States by Thursday. And they're saying the 19th, right before Christmas. I'm just like, some of the shit that we hear, it just, I just wonder about it. UK already has it. They're ready for it. They got to do whatever they got to do to okay it. And a couple other countries. But the U.S. has 40 million doses. Rob, I bet she would beat your ass. Who a soccer player? A soccer player. You didn't listen to the. You didn't listen to the. You didn't listen to the whole video, Sean. You missed a major part of the video. Unbelievable, Sean. For video content, you get an F today because obviously she wouldn't whip my ass. You didn't hear the major words after she kicked. You didn't hear it. You didn't hear it. You get an F today. Did you hear what was happening when she walked off the field? Did you actually hear the words the young lady said? Or it might have been a guy that said it. When they were showing the fans in the stands, her parents and her boyfriend. All right. So she wouldn't kick my ass. No, she's got a boyfriend, dude. Now, if we'd have seen her pulling off a helmet, she had how about that long, and that's her good friend Guinevere or Genevieve or something like that. Then I'd be like, all right, now she might be ready to stroke a little bit. No. She's got a boyfriend. All right. They should have known that ahead of time too. She won't go kick it to the end zone. Now, if she had a girlfriend, and her hair was blue, right? Had a ring in her nose and shit. I would have said, "Oh, watch out! She might be one bad dose." Did you see on CBS what the Phillies bullpen ERA was this past season? I did not, but I did see the incredible Phillies president coming out saying what the Phillies lost last year, money wise. Lying sack of shit. Lying 706. Yeah, they weren't good. Lying sack of shit. Look, I'll tell you why they didn't lose that much money. Number one, right? Logistics wise, they didn't have to worry about nobody. You know, they had to do their own thing. They got their cut of the pie of the MLB baseball package, and all of their games were televised, all 60 of them. So any of them that the MLB package did not carry, they could have their local TV could carry all of them, all 60 of them. They could go to NBC and say, "Look, we'll sell 5 of them." CBS will sell 5 of them too, whatever. And then NBC Sports Philadelphia covered the rest of them. They covered all of them. And then on top of that, the network, the big network, MLB network. If we were going to watch it, me and the wife, we could have watched every one of their games except the Nats games, and then we'd have had to go to Home Team Sports, is what that's called, or Masson, Mid-Atlantic Sports Network, whatever. But we could have watched it on that channel. It would have been a blackout. As much money as they're making from that, and then you go back and look at what they were paying out players last year. There's no way you can add it up and figure it out. They lost 170 million. Not a chance. Not a chance. Rob would turn to mush. She would look at him with innocent eyes. Are you mad at me, Mr. Rob? Do you think Tennessee's volleyball team could kick your ass? How many of them's on it? What, 6? Hell, I don't even know how many's on a team. They tall girls, too. They're big, tall girls. Is it 6 on a team? 5 on a team? I believe it's 6. All at one time. And young girls, too. I'm sure they can fight. Yeah, I'm sure they can handle themselves. But now, no, I deal with a girl. Yeah, I deal like. Why are you always talking about asses? That's right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now, 18 players can't be playing at one time. Report just released. This is gonna piss him off. Hugh Freeze and Liberty may be left out of bowl season. They can go 9-1 Coastal this week, and go 9-1 or 10-1, whatever it is, 9-1, and not play in a bowl game, and been ranked one time and lost one game. Can you imagine that? They're 9-1 right now, with victories over Syracuse, Virginia Tech, Southern Miss, and they lost to NC State 15-14 on the road. 15-14. Cracked the top 25. And if they beat Coastal, even if they beat Coastal, they said they may not have room for them. Coastal's 14th right now. Could Liberty beat Michigan right now? How good is Michigan's run defense? Liberty can run the football. Liberty can run the football with about anybody. If I was going to bet on, I would bet on Liberty against Michigan and against Penn State. There's a lot of teams they couldn't face with. Those big SEC teams, nah. Florida, Georgia, nah. LSU, even a low season, they ain't gonna beat them. They got too many big guys. They got too many big guys. Too much speed. Nah. It'd probably be a good game, Keith, but I think they could beat Michigan this year. Look, are they a top 25 team in the country? Hell no. No way. No way. Not with that roster and everything. But they've beat everybody that's been put in front of them. So, if Liberty can beat Coastal this week, they can beat Michigan. Because Coastal is a good team. They're 14th in the country. They're 10-0? If they beat Coastal, they're 10-1, and they will have beaten Virginia Tech, Syracuse, Southern Miss, and Coastal Carolina. I can't tell you about those two teams because I don't know nothing about them. They wouldn't beat LSU, or they wouldn't beat BYU. BYU can throw the ball too many ways, and they're too good a team for them. But, this is probably made up Hugh Freeze's mind now. Freeze is probably going to say, the hell with this. If we don't get to play, and this has just been released like 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. 8:18, 10 minutes ago. So they may not get to play in the bowl. No bowl. Boise, I don't know if they could beat them or not either. I don't know. They could beat Nebraska, I think. I've seen Nebraska play a couple times. I think he could beat them. Every team is planning on playing. Now the only chance that Liberty would have is if some of the Big Ten teams don't play enough games. Marshall, ooh, that'd probably be a good game. I definitely think they could beat University of Virginia. Some of those SEC teams would have given the most trouble, just because he's so damn big. They got so much size. You just don't run against them unless you're just a tank. And they've been running all year though. They get to what, third best running attack in the country, something like that. Top 5 now. At one time, it was number 2 in the country. But after they played NC State, it fell a little bit. So I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. But so the new soap opera on NBC TV, As the Rona Turns. I think it is a joke that OSU is ranked 4th, having only played 4. Yeah, I'm with you, Glenn. I'm with you. And if they miss this game this week, they won't get to play the bowl series. They will pull them out of the top 25, which is fair. It's a fair thing. Yep. You got teams out there that deserve to beat Florida, man. Florida's a one-loss team. Who's going to win the Heisman? Trask or the kid from Alabama? I just got PayOff Pitch. I really like it. Dave Gardner. It's fun. It is fun, man. What season did you get? Trask, in my opinion, is a front runner for the Heisman. I like Mac Jones. We were talking 7 weeks ago, and I asked a lot. They were on sale for $6.75 PDF. Oh, each season. Oh, okay. Are you doing it on computer, or are you printing it all out? I like Mac Jones, man. I really do like Mac Jones. If Washington gets a chance at a quarterback, I hope the hell they get him. Printing the teams you need. Oh, I got you. I hope they get a chance at Mac Jones. Even in the first round, I would love for them to see him. Did you see my early post of F1 up a little bit in the chat? My early post of the F1. Let me go back and see. I did not see it. I know you don't watch F1. Man, I thought I watched another driver die. Oh, yeah. Romain Grosjean yesterday. Yeah. That's the biggest explosion I've ever seen anybody come out of it. Cut the car in half. I figured for sure his legs was. We still don't know exactly how he's doing yet. He spent the night in the hospital. He may have some second, third degree burns, but if that's all it is, he's probably lucky as shit. But he ran through there and all, so we don't know how much he got burned yet. They would not announce that last night at the hospital. A doctor came out and said Romain was steady, could talk, is awake and alert and everything. But they did say they did knock him out one time to I don't know. I think they were seeing if he had any bones out of place. Yeah, I can't believe he walked away from that. My son and myself both yelled out when it happened. Oh man. Let me show you guys one. Hang around here. Give me the opportunity to show you this. I just want to show you this crash. If I can show it to you, hang tight for just a minute. Okay. And
I bet you can't guess what it is. This. Could it be a bike?
I had a feeling.
This is sort of how it works, just so you know.
Yeah, that was kind of what I getting chased.
Okay, hold on for a second. I just want to show it to you guys. We'll make sure you can see it good. Oh, yeah. All right. Hang tight here. Now, what this is Michael Waltrip at Bristol back in let me show it to you real good. I just want you guys to see what happens here. All right. Let's turn it all the way back. Here we go.
Well, Jerry, I said it's sort of on its side, or yes, it is upside down.
Now look at that torn up piece of shit. He hits that damn concrete right there, that barrier. Boom. So
Michael Waltrip's car begins to slip and slide on the outside and contacts concrete wall nearly head on. The car is sawed in half by that concrete barrier there. One of the most spectacular and violent crashes I have ever seen, Jerry.
Jerry, I've been involved in auto racing for more than 30 years, and I don't remember ever seeing a car torn up this much.
The safety crews have run over to the car. Likewise, older brother Darrell Waltrip was there. Let's check with Penny Parsons.
Thank you very much. Just praise God, Benny's alive. I was standing looking right at it, and I couldn't move. I mean, I just froze. I never seen anything like that in my life. The car just disintegrated, and I knew he was in it. I thought he was hurt. But I walked up there, and the car is gone. Everything's gone, and the roll cage is all bowed up. I looked at him. He looked up at me and winked. So, Mom, Dad, he's a Waltrip. He got a pretty hard head. And I'll tell you what, a testimony to the way these automobiles are built.
Certainly, Ned. Of course, this Banjo Matthews car put together for Ronnie Silver a few years ago. The roll cage was intact, and there's Michael Waltrip.
That's him standing up, guys. That's him standing up walking. That's him standing up walking to the damn gurney.
Take a look at this.
Away from it. However, it has been taken to the infield hospital, but look, they're just picking the car up by pieces.
Look at that shit.
Well, Benny Parsons standing outside the infield care center where they have been checking Michael Waltrip over. Let's go down to Benny Parsons and see just exactly how Michael's feeling.
Mikey? Yeah, Ben, I think I'm all right. Got some contusions and a little bit of confusion, but that's probably not too unusual. Can't really tell you what happened. I know that we got spun out earlier and then was passing Robert Preston on the outside best I remember, and he ran us up into the wall. But tell Mom and Dad, Daddy's not doing too good either, but I think I'm all right. We'll go home, get a good night's rest tonight, and try to figure out somebody to help us get through those 500 laps tomorrow.
We need to rest up because, baby, let me tell you, you ain't going to believe the pictures you're going to see when you see that.
Yeah, hope we did a good job for Kool-Aid anyway. That's our first thing.
Well, Jerry, he's got to be okay. He gets his sponsors name in there.
They're fixing up that gate where Michael hit him there. Let's take a look one more time. And give that
Now watch this car, guys.
A wild ride. Just coming out of turn 2. That's the crossover gate, and Michael hits the
Boom.
gate and the concrete wall that begins the back.
Car, and more car.
You see the steering wheel now sticking out to the left side of the car, and this is what's left of Michael Waltrip's.
And that's what happened. That was like 89 or 88 or some shit. Way back there. I'm telling you. That was something else. That was some crazy stuff there. But yeah, I saw that car yesterday. It was split in half, just like somebody took a saw to it. Now, what do you guys think about the F1 series not putting fuel in it? Right? So at the beginning of the race, you got yourself like 15, 20, 23 gallons of fuel. 22, 23 gallons of fuel in the back of an F1 car, where they could make it and put a 5-gallon tank in there. Yeah, we were talking about some hockey fights last night. Some of the guys I knew. But why wouldn't you put a 5-gallon tank in there? Put it in the safest location. Go back to ethanol. Get away from that alcohol shit, because alcohol, number one, doesn't show up if it just a little bit of it catches on fire. It doesn't show up. IndyCar runs that alcohol stuff. I don't like that. Next thing you know, somebody's getting burned. No, you can't even see it. But F1 run little small tanks where you have to make more pit stops. It'd be a lot more fun to watch. I'm sorry. It'd be a lot more fun. But they don't have to get gas. They go in and get tires and takes 2.8 seconds on a pit stop. That's bullshit. That's crazy. It's crazy. F1's got a good thing going if they wanted to do it, but they just won't. You like the no refueling. I don't. I don't, because I think they should have to pit 3 or 4 times in a race. You don't have any passing going on, stuff like that. Now, if you could turn it back some, where you might not be as fast, but you could save fuel, kind of like Indy cars, I'd love that. So, okay, he's running a little bit slower around this track, but he might be able to run 2 or 3 extra laps and save enough. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that, but I'd like the refueling situation. I like for them to have to fuel up. And that brings me back to NASCAR. What is the one thing NASCAR has done? Screwed everything up. These damn segments. Let's throw a caution. Why? Put everybody back together again? Let them run. Let them run. If somebody's got a good handling car, maybe they'll say, okay, guess what? Let them go a half lap ahead of me. I got a good car. I can save fuel. I might be able to do well. I might be able to save my tires. Things like that. I like that, where strategy, not tragedy, strategy comes into play. I like it. But now they don't, fastest one goes. How about Mike Tyson coming out last night? I smoked some pot just before we got to fight. He actually came out and said that shit. When he was back in the locker room, he smoked pot before he got in that boxing match. Only Mike Tyson could come up with that one, boys and girls. But he came out and said it might not be true, but he just came out and said it. That's enough anyway. Crazy stuff. No, you don't, Keith. NASCAR is dwindling. It's taking a nosedive. You want a reason why NASCAR is taking a nosedive? Let me give you a great reason why NASCAR is taking a nosedive. Let me name some of these people off to you real quick. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson, Tony Stewart, Bobby Labonte. There's a lot of big names out there, right? Now, let me tell you some others. Alex Bowman, William Byron, Christopher Bale, Daniel Suarez, a lot of lesser talented. I just called off a bunch of champions. Why is that the case? Well, I'll tell you why it's the case. This is why. Brendan Gaughan, he's a perfect one to tell you about it. Brendan Gaughan has won, I think, one Xfinity racing his career. And he's been racing 15 years. Do you know why Brendan Gaughan races every week in his series? He races in the Cup Series too, but he's number one in the Cup Series. Do you know why he races every week? He's got a sponsor called South Point Casino. Go check out who the owner of South Point Casino is. It's his dad. It's his dad. These guys are coming up now. The teams are not paying them anymore. The teams are not paying them anymore, guys. They're doing this. You want to come drive my car? Bring sponsorship. Bring sponsorship. If you don't bring sponsor with you, we don't want you. Bring 3 or 4 sponsors. Okay, great. Now we're set to go. You're getting $10 million from this sponsor, $15 million from us one, and $5 million from us one. $30 million. We'll pay you $6 million this year. How about that? That other $24 million is going into the bank account of the owner to fix cars, work on stuff. It doesn't cost them a thing to get out there and race the cars. He finished 19th this week. That's fine. He didn't tear his car up. They would rather see somebody run in the 20s than to see him get out there and tear the car up. Because the next week they can fix another car in the shop, get them ready. It's not as much for them to do. Get that ready. Did the Bubba incident hurt them? Well, Bubba Wallace going to the 2311 team, NASCAR couldn't ask for any more than that. Soon as Michael Jordan mentioned the words, "I'm thinking about buying a team," NASCAR done everything within its power to say, "Come right on." They even let Denny Hamlin doesn't drive for that team. He owns part of that team. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. They did so much covering their face so they couldn't see what the hell was going on. It's crazy. But he's got like $40 million worth of sponsors coming with him this year. It's crazy. He's probably going to make $15 million going to Toyota. And Jordan and Denny Hamlin, they'll probably pocket $25 million between the two of them. And then it's rumored they're going to have a second team next year. Ain't no telling who they'll get to drive for them. It'll be somebody good because they're going to have a stacked deck. Toyota, trust me. In 2021, okay, they're not going to take many things away from Toyota. They want Bubba Wallace to win. Bubba Wallace ain't, and look, Bubba Wallace, how many of those first 5 guys you named have retired? All of them. Tony Stewart, Bobby Labonte, Jimmy Johnson, who else? Matt Kenseth. He's not back this year. He may do some racing, but he's pretty much retired. He didn't have nobody to get a car for him. Dale Jr. retired. He retired at his own pace. Did what he wanted to. What I'm saying is, those were guys that demanded, I want 15, I want 20 million a year contract. And nowadays, it don't work that way. They would rather go pick somebody. They would rather go to a short track and just pick somebody up that we ain't never heard of, and say, "Look, what if we pay you $2.5 million this year?" All right. He goes out and wins a race. Let's say he goes down to Martinsville, wins a race. All right. Furniture companies down in Martinsville, down that way, or somebody else be like, "Damn, he can race good. What if we, we'll associate sponsoring for $5 million?" All right. Very cool for a few races. That's all they want is a driver who's going to stay the hell out of trouble. A driver It's not going to wreck your car excessively. And that's the main thing. And if he looks good, if he looks nice, that's even a bonus for him. He can do commercials for him. Most of them have all the commercial rights. So let's say William Bowman does a commercial for Liberty University. He attends there, at home now. Let's say he does a commercial for Liberty University and gets paid, let's say $50,000. $40,000 that's going to Mr. Hendrick. He may get 10,000 of it because he's got these things in his contract. If he goes out and makes extra money, a lot of that shit's going right straight to the owner. They're not stupid, man. The ones that own the cars, they're not that stupid. They're not stupid. But we're starting to see now that the teams are dwindling. Teams are starting to fold their tent and just say the hell with it. Because the TV money's going down, stuff like that. It's just everything's going down. But it still costs for them to operate. So NASCAR, 10 years from now, I'll be very, very interested to see if they're still alive and going. If they are, they're going to have to make some major changes. Number one, to be more fan friendly. Race earlier in the day on Sunday. Don't wait till 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock in the evening, all right, you're going to get done at 9. These folks are getting home 10, 12, 1, 2 in the morning. They don't want that. They want to go to work the next day. Have more Saturday night races, or better those Sunday day races. Sunday day races do a lot better ratings. Start them at 12:15. Yeah, we heard, Sean. Wednesday, 20 to 4. Boy, Rachel Ray and Oprah are going to be pissed this week, ain't they? Plus, when they made the move to hold races all over the country instead of Southeast and East Coast. Exactly. They got away from their roots. Exactly right. It won't nothing wrong with, let's go to Vegas. Nothing wrong with that. But then, okay, well, let's go to California. Let's have 2 races in California. Let's have one in Phoenix. It just costs too much money to run teams now. Yeah, and that's what. But the fact is, they say it's about as good. It's about as easy to run 4 teams as it is 2. They can put, the sheet metal and all that shit. It doesn't cost them that much more. It definitely doesn't cost twice as much to run 4 as it does 2. Maybe costs a little bit more, but not a lot. To hire the people, that's the shit. Hire crew chiefs. And that's why you find now a lot of crew chiefs is 30 years old. They don't know the ass from a hole in the ground. Tighten the car up, what the hell does that mean? That's kind of. Did you ever watch what's that? Something Daytona or whatever. What the hell is that called? Days of Thunder. Tom Cruise in the movie said, "Hey, I have no idea what tightening the car up means." Yeah, that's what's happening now. It's starting to become where the guys in the car can move the sway bar, can do so much controlling in the car and shit. I just don't like it. I think you need a crew chief that can work on the car, and if you didn't do it right, make him where he's not running the best that time out. They don't feel that way. And like I said, I've been watching NASCAR since 1980, 79, 80, somewhere along there. Teenager. And I've been watching it all my life until the last maybe 4 years, 3-4 years. Ever since he went to this bullshit, we're going to throw cautions in the middle of the race just for the hell of it. I could care less about watching it. I'll turn it on once in a while now just to see who's running good or whatever, but I ain't sitting there watching the whole race no more. And now they want to cut them down from 500 miles to 400 miles to 300 miles. It's trash. You're a whole lot better off go to your local short track, spend you $25, go watch a race. $20, sit in there, get some of the probably some good food too if you go down south. Come down south here. Dang, Rob, you're old. You got it, man. Old. But you know, I was part of the NASCAR that they still need to have somebody verified still worth the shit. And they just don't. People my age, even people 10 years younger than me, are starting to get away from it because they're just not. They're not listening to the people. They're not listening to the people at all. They're just not. Baseball. You know, baseball is a little different. There are actually people that stood up for that, you know, that situation. If we go into extra innings, put a runner on second situation. In my opinion, all sports are being ruined in one way or another. Morons make all the decisions, and they don't care one bit about the paying customer. Exactly. Yep. Used to have a dirt short track less than 1 mile from my house, but it's gone now. Yeah. You see, people that are willing to pay $40, $50, $70, $80 to go to a Major League Baseball game, definitely, if it gets to be 3-3 or 4-4 and go into the ninth inning, are not sitting there thinking, okay, what time are we getting home? If you are, that's your fault. If you're that much on the clock, you don't need to be going to a ball game anyway. If you can't get 4 hours, 4.5 hours, come on. But now we're going to throw a runner at second. Total shit. And as far as I know, they're running with that one more year. I know they're running with the DH, which Allen's already said he ain't watching it. That doesn't bother me as much as universal DH. I would rather have it either universal DH or get rid of the damn DH. Either way. But I hate to watch National League rules and then American League rules and stuff all the time. I wouldn't care if they made them. You know, it'd probably be better for the game if it made them hit. It would probably be better because if you get a wild hair up your ass and decide, guess what, I'm going to throw at this guy. Well, guess what? Your ass has got to come up at a bat in about 5 minutes after that. we got a way to get you back. And self-policing, you know. My dad used to say that years ago. The National League was a self-policing league. And that's right. If you do something to piss somebody off, trust me, when you come up to bat, they got a ball in their hand and they can throw it at your ass just as easy. That's the thing. I can go to a ball game and watch for 4 or 5 hours and don't care. Can't sit at home and do that. Would love to see two and a quarter. 2 hour, 15-minute ball games again. Yeah. Well, number one, they need to start them earlier. Don't wait till 7:30 to start a damn game on the East Coast. Don't do that. Start them at 6:45. Yeah. And the only way you go get a 2-hour game nowadays if you got two good pitchers or really some terrible hitters. But I don't mind. You know, when we get to baseball package, me and the wife, you know, at late in the evening when we know it's a 7:05 game in the Phillies, we're looking ahead of time. Well, who's pitching tonight? Well, Wheeler's pitching. Who is he going against? All right, that's cool. All right, so I'll make sure I got the food ready, and then we'll go sit down. We make an event of it almost every night. Yeah, Indians start their April and May games at 6. That's awesome too to do that. 6:35 even. Look at 6:35. 6:35 would be a 3.5 hour game. Would be 10 o'clock. 3.5 hour games at 10 o'clock. You know, that's not too bad. You know, that's not real bad. Start at 6:30. Yeah. Yep. I think it's better too. And I'm not against playing day games. Day games in April. And day games in early May, and then day games in all of September. And depending on how hot it is in September, they hadn't changed. We hadn't changed to clocks in September, so that's not quite as bad. But April, when there could be snow on the ground, hell yeah, start them at 12:05. Who cares? Do a 12:05 game or 2:05 game. That's fine. That's fine. I like that idea. Start early games. Let them finish. It's going to be cold tonight. That's fine. Well, they're calling for snow tomorrow. All right, we just heard from Major League Baseball they're switching our time for the game from 6:35 to 12:35. What happened to Doo McFarland? Booger McFarland? I don't know. Did he do something wrong? I don't know. Maybe he said a bad word. Politically correct. That's two bad words. Maybe double headers on Saturday and Sunday and take Monday and Tuesdays. They often, yeah, it's a lot of things, man. They could do that. Yeah, exactly. Saturday, let's start 11:30 in the hot weather. Start 11 o'clock. All right. Between games, we'll go 30 minutes and then we'll start the second game. It gives you enough time to go up underneath it. If you are hot or whatever, gives you enough time to go cool yourself off in the car. ESPN fired him, I think. Really? I have not heard that one. Booger McFarland.
According to Wikipedia, Anthony Darrell McFarland is an American former professional football player who was a defensive tackle in the National Football League.
For the 2020 season, McFarland replaced Tom Jackson on NFL Prime Time. So he's on NFL Prime Time now. So I don't know. And the Mets don't want Real Muto now. They want James McCann. That's the same one the Phillies wants, McCann. Real Muto's gonna turn into a Yankee real fast. Wow. Meet Philip Rivers' wife, Tiffany, and her 11 kids. 11 friggin' kids. It's only showing 9 of them, right? Oh, no, I'm sorry. 9 kids. 9 kids, her and Philip. 11-person family. So he's got 9 kids. I'll tell you somebody else is burning a bridge in the NFL. Bruce Arians. Bruce Arians is not long for that team, I don't think. I really believe he might get the axe soon. They are they're being We'll see what happens. They need to find more to do with their spare time. Yeah, it's crazy. 9 kids. Shit. Oh, man. If any of them have got that damn temper that he's got, it's going to be in trouble, too. Seahawks and Eagles are on TV right now, right? He only have 5. He can win us. Oh, yeah, right. That's it. He wouldn't have 3 kids right now if he could play in the playoffs. Shit, his season's always over at New Year's, right? See how far the Colts go this year. And I've heard this. Phillip Rivers is making all the difference for Indianapolis this year. We'll see. We will see. We will see. Shit. They ain't beating the Chiefs. The Titans will give them a hell of a run for their money. The Bills will give them a hell of a run for it. It's a lot of teams that give them a hard run for their money. Steelers, I forgot to even mention the Steelers. AFC is stacked this year. They really are. AFC, he wouldn't be keeping her so warm so much. Wouldn't have to worry about that. She can use $20 bills and wrap them around him. He's worth probably $200 million. He signed 2 big contracts with the Chiefs. I mean, Chargers. So he's got a lot of money. He's one that's never took. He's one that's never took a cut in pay hardly. He's one that's always been up in the top 5 in salaries. Not Brady, but him. He has been. Brady didn't have to though. He got a wife worth a big and wife worth $1 billion. Not a whole lot. You got to, you can take a pay cut. Eagles versus Seahawks score.
Currently, the Eagles are tied with the Seahawks 0-0 in the second quarter.
No score in the second. How about that shit? Does Tom have any kids with that supermodel? Yeah. They have 2, don't they? And then I think he has 1 with that other crazy bitch. Just got done cutting up my History Maker Golf 2002 last card instead. He only has the bomber quality. Yeah. They're doing well on They're doing well on par 5s, but that's it. Check out David Duval's card. Glenn, check out David Duval's card on that set. Seahawks about ready to make it 6-0, boys and girls. And now the Eagles won. They're going to score. Everybody picked the Seahawks to win tonight, and they will. It's just a matter of how bad they're going to beat them up. Eagles are showing up, though. Carson Wentz. He started for them. Oh, hell, boy. Russell Wilson, now 13, 125. Yeah, that David Duval card, I think, is a pretty good card. Yeah, Keith. You want more than that. You want a gold putter or average putter or there are some good qualities. Now, some of them suck qualities, but you want more than one quality. You want 3 or 4. He's not going to shoot under par much with just being a bomber. That's not going to get you far. Yeah, he heard Wilt Chamberlain had more than one girlfriend when he played. Oh, Wilt Chamberlain's the one that said he slept with 5,000 women. Rick Flag came out and said something about he had more than that. I'm like, Lord have mercy. 5,000 women. I do not have that set. I'm not sure if I do or don't. But Duval, I think Duval's in his set. I might have it. I don't. I generally, if I play it, I like to play with some of the newer guys. But I do have some like Jimmy Durante, Groucho Marx or Harpo Marx, one of them. Bob Hope, I got some of them, like for the Desert Classic and all that, like that when they play the when they just released it for the PDF sale on Friday through today. Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, David Duval's card around 2002 should have been a pretty good one. I would think. Now, I don't know. Maybe by that time, maybe he was burned out. Mickelson should have a good card, 7-0 now. Seahawks just scored. Russell Wilson threw the football to Moore. So it's 7-0. Seahawks with 10:56 left in the first half. So I think you'll enjoy it, Glenn. I don't know how long you've had History Maker Golf, but I think it's a fun game. I really do. I'm gonna head out. Semi-bomber, semi-hero, icon, semi-dynamic. That semis are fine because all you need is the dot. That's better than just bomber. Yeah, I'd rather have that card. Yeah. And he's not a rust golfer. I've had it for over 2 years. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I've had mine just over a year. So next month, well, not next month, January, I'll be going on 2 years on my channel. Midway through January is when I started 2019. Yeah, 2019. So I didn't start my channel until I moved down here. And that's what happened. So you all have a great night. Yeah, keep me updated as to what we got going on tomorrow at noon. We're going to try to do the I'll be here a little early for the tribute to Dale. Anybody wishing to type anything that they would like to say, all I'm going to do is read it off. That way, when Linda and Rick watch it, they can just know what I'll just say Keith White or Glenn Bonesteel or whoever it is. This is what this person would like to say to you and your husband and to Dale. And you just do it. And we'll do that tomorrow. Kind of like our own card. So, we can do it and you can kind of come up with your own words as to what you want to do. I'll be here about noon tomorrow. If you don't see me before then, expect me then. And if I'm not in here, I'll be in another room where we can talk. You guys can give me the full scoop as to what you'd like to be seeing. God bless one and all. Have a great night. Be safe. It's getting a little cold out there, so make sure you stay warm, bundled up. Let's get rid of this COVID. It looks like there may be a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel right now. Let's hope so. And let's hope by Christmas time, maybe a lot of us have got the shot by then. I don't want to be the first. I don't know why. I really don't. I want to see if there's any ill effects or whatever from it. But after there's been a lot of people that's had the shot, then I'll probably get it myself. Have a great night, Rob, and everyone. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you there, Keith. Each and every one of you, thanks so much for coming in tonight. Seahawks are winning 7-0 over the Eagles in the middle of the second quarter. I just don't see the Eagles coming back, guys. Wash your hands. If Sean was here, he'd tell you that. Wear your mask. Do everything you can to prevent getting COVID. We don't want you to. Randy Pendle and his wife, I've not heard from the last few days. I'm hoping they're doing well as well, too. So I'll try tomorrow to do something as far as find out how they're doing as well. Have a great night. God bless, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.